Hi, my wonderful people. So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that's actually pretty good that needed to happen, and I wish I had said something about it like almost 10 years ago when it actually happened. But I was up late one night. I couldn't sleep, so I went on a midnight rant on Facebook about what was bugging me that night, and it was about what had happened to me one day when I was bullied really badly in class, and this group of girls was just surrounding me, making me cry and all that, and how, but I've already ranted about that like a million times. What I was ranting about this particular night wasn't about what they were doing, it was about what the teacher was doing. And the teacher, she stood there and watched and did nothing. Like, just absolutely didn't do anything until my best friend got up and tried to protect me. And then when my best friend got up to protect me, only then did this woman do anything. And more than that, she only moved me to a different side of the classroom, even though they were all these girls were like scattered out everywhere. She just moved me to a different side of the classroom, and then she tried to get my best friend suspended. And what's even better, she didn't report the incident. It was the science teacher across the hall who happened to know my mother, who is the one that reported it. And bless her for doing that. She is a very nice lady. I don't hold any ill will towards her, even though she and I didn't always see eye to eye. She was still a good person at the end of the day, and still is. But the teacher who was in charge of the class we were in, she didn't do anything about it. And what's even worse, I found out a year after this incident that when she went to the drama club meeting after school that same day, she talked about it, because she was in charge of the drama club or whatever. She talked about it, and somebody asked, "What did you do?" And she proudly stated, "I did nothing." And like I said, this is from another student's point of view, a friend of mine who was in the drama club at the time. But that just really bothered me, and I didn't find out again until a year after this incident occurred. And for whatever reason, it was just bugging me, like, really badly the other night. So I went on a rant on Facebook about it. Just, like, midnight rants is what I call them, because that really is what they are, is I'm up at midnight, I can't sleep, so I'm ranting about what's on my mind that particular evening. And my aunt, who works in the school system, I love her to death, she's a wonderful lady. She saw my post and asked me about, who was the teacher, and I told her the teacher's name and all of that, and like vaguely described her the best way that I could. And she showed me a picture, like, "Is this her?" And I said, "Yeah, that's her." She's like, "She's the art teacher now." I'm like, she doesn't need to be an art teacher. If she wants to be a drama teacher, go ahead and be a drama teacher. She doesn't need to be an art teacher. She doesn't need to be a history teacher, because that's the class she was teaching. Like, she had been the drama teacher the year before, and then they moved her to history. Like, that's stupid. Those are two very different categories. Anyway, but my aunt said that she is going to report her, and I wish I had told her this back when it first happened. I mean, she knew that the bullies were held accountable, but I don't think I told anybody except my parents that the teacher didn't really do anything. And like I said, I wish I had said something. But you know what? She's being dealt with now, and you know what? That's better than not being dealt with at all. And even if she's not, having to go through any form of punishment or whatever for not doing anything, not doing her job and protecting me, which in a way I guess is considered child neglect. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not anything like that, but like, I'm just glad that she is being held accountable one way or the other, just by having to acknowledge the fact that she didn't do anything. And you know what? That's more than I can ask for, especially nowadays when you see teachers aren't held accountable for their students being bullied and just sitting there not doing anything. That's terrible. And that's something I want to change. And a lot of people on Facebook that are friends of mine or friends of my parents or whatever, they know that I'm a very strong advocate for the anti-bullying cause. And that's not just for kids who are being bullied by other students, but also by teachers or other staff members, things like that. I hate the idea of anybody bullying anybody, and this is how I've always been. Like, I'm all for playful roughhousing with your friends or whatever, like jokingly calling them and then said, like, but also, you know, going back and saying, you know, I don't mean that, right? I'm just goofing with you. And I have always done that too. Like, I always wind up like going to my friends after, goofing around with them, and like, you know, I don't mean it, right? I'm just messing with you. And they're like, yeah, we know. But anyway, like, this was small win for Sarah, yay. I guess, I don't know, but anyway, I just wanted to come on here and talk about that right quick. And I am going to go finish running errands. It is a nice rainy day, and I actually really enjoy the rain. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Peace out.